Hello everyone, Get Good Fox here from his lower tech recording setup. Yeah, you know, my dear old cat has decided to break my Bluetooth receiver, and that means, well, I cannot use my nice Turtle Beach headset, and I cannot use my Xbox Pro Elite controller, and that means I am using my really cheap Nintendo 3DS, just plug it in headset, otherwise I just wouldn't be able to record, I wouldn't be able to hear anything. And I'm using mouse and keyboard, which unfortunately I don't play mouse and keyboard on PC for State of Decay, so all of the controls are very awkward. But on the other hand, I do play other games, like World of Warcraft, and as a result, hopefully I will be able to catch on quickly. Yeah, I had to be, like, what, left mouse button for melee attack? Man, like, I had to switch that to E really quick. Okay, so, this is the landmark area, and that's what we're doing in this episode. We're going to be doing the same thing as last episode, but for, Meagher Valley. So this is the location right here on the map. This is the landmark location for... Get off, please. Thank you. Okay, never mind. I'm good. I'm just gonna...
Nope.
Oh, never mind. Wow. All these bad guys. How do I get in the vehicle? Okay, it's left mouse button. Cool. I know. It's gonna take me a moment. It's like, I gotta, like, remember how to play this game. So let me just, like, squishinate these guys. There. Okay. As I was saying, this is the landmark location for Meagher Valley. It is the, I guess it's the solar farm, not solar farm, wind farm. Wouldn't have guessed that, but I guess at the same time, yeah, it is a pretty notable location. I was kind of curious what it would be. But as with last time, we can't capture it because the plague guard, stupid plague guard is blocking it, and that's one of the rules. So off we go to kill the plague guard. Man, it's like so annoying. Like it's having to think of the controls limits my commentary, because normally, like, I don't even have to think about the buttons I'm pushing at all. Like, it's just all muscle memory, so it frees up brain power. Is this the right plague guard? Oh, I'm going in the completely wrong direction. Wow, I am just derping it up like crazy. Okay, about to say, is the plague guard seriously inside that medical location? But the answer is no. Right over here. And what our goal is we're going to see if this has any different effects from the other landmark location. Bruh. Come on, V. Please cooperate. I'm just trying to get this video. I'm just trying to do the video. Please cooperate. Okay. So it looks like the plague guard has chosen to take refuge in...
Shall we discuss
here.
the proposal I have? In person would be best.
Let's see if changing the controls impacts how effectively I could destroy this plague guard. So if you play on PC, like, do you remap your controls? Because, like I said, you know, like, left mouse button just did not seem like the oh god, wrong button. Left mouse button just did not seem like the way to go for melee attack. Like, I switched it to E. I mean, that's what I use in World of Warcraft. Like, my most spammed ability in World of Warcraft is typically on E. Okay. So far, so good. Why do I feel like my flashlight is useless? Oh yeah, I did find this nice handy-dandy heavy weapon. That said... Come on. I was wondering how many swings it would take. Let's go greet whoever decided to show up. Another way you can tell I'm using mouse is I can whip my vision around like that, go all crazy and stuff. So no one came to defend the heart. And it's like, you cried for help, but no one came.
I'm sorry.
Leave a comment if you know what that was a reference to. You cried for help? Wow. You're right over there! Like, are you gonna help? Like, it's like, I'm killing the plague guard. Like, are you guys going to come and help? Anyways, I'm just gonna break this because I don't intend to, get any supplies or anything. I will use this. I'll take some of these. I guess I'll use this. I don't see why not. And this could be useful. And so could these. And I guess this is technically. Actually, how do I drop things? R? Okay. Alright, so now that we've destroyed the plague heart, we should be able to claim... Wait, that's... Okay, that's how you get it. We should be able to claim the landmark location. It has been freed of the vile plague heart's control. Look at you guys. Like, if I play worse, or my commentary isn't quite on point, you can blame my cat. Some people ask what my cat's name is. Well, the cat that broke it was Munchy Cat the Hungerer. So, like, say it in the chat, like, curse, shake your fist, curse you, Munchy Cat the Hungerer. Because that's his name. Like, I made the vet, when the vets took a look at him and they logged him in, I made sure they typed that in as his name. Oh, damn it! Claim the outpost. Oh my! Would you look at that? They have different... Oh man, Undead Labs has finally done something where, like, I expected them to be the same, but they're not. That's quite good. The wind farm generates power with daily cost of influence, labor, or parts to keep it running. Interesting. Explore the... Let's just claim it. Very nice. Now let's go ahead and...
Got us a goddamn outpost.
Yeah, I know. Stop doing that, just... There we go. I just want to, like, deposit my junk. How do I deposit? R button. There. Putting this stuff in. Put it in. Why can't I store that in the locker? No! Okay. I figured out how to manage my inventory. Hey, let it be known that even when the odds are against him, Fox will do what he can, digital audience, to bring you the entertainment. Even if he has basically going back to, like, first grade when it comes to, like, doing controls. Anyways, here are our outpost effects. So right now we have none. So let's see what we've got. The first one. Select spend labor for power. We get base-wide power, but 2 less labor. Reduce our available labor by assigning our own community members to maintain this outpost. That wouldn't be a big deal if you had a pretty large base, like 8 people, well then you'd be down to like 2 labor. So, I mean, if you needed power, the problem though is once again the amenities legacy is really just going to, it's just, amenities just so good. The next one is select spend influence for power. So now we can get power for 100 influence per day. Passively spend influence each day, hiring our neighbors to keep the outpost running. I would say, that's probably not a bad deal, especially if you have a trade depot, which gives you 100 influence per day, so they would cancel out. But once again, it's electricity, or we can spend parts for power, 50 parts a day, passively spend parts each day, preparing special kits to help keep our outpost functioning. So it looks like no matter what we do, this is always going to be a base that is electricity. It looks like this thing gives no other function. Let me check our community tab or our base tab just to see, like, do we have anything? So all we have is a morale bonus for killing the plague heart. Really, I don't see any other bonus effects happening. I don't know. Although these seem very self-explanatory, let me go ahead and just pick one of them. Let's do 100 influence per day. Yeah, let's do 100 influence per day. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and shoot a special outpost to capture. All right, boys. I have selected a new location for us to give a shot. Oh, button.
I'll handle them.
And what we're going to do is claim this utility shed, because we're going to see, this is one of the more expensive ones. You see 1,000 influence, so we're going to have to sink a lot into it to get it, but that's fine.
One more building project off the list.
All right, so let's take a look at how our current effects look. So we have the outpost, and we chose, so I guess we're getting a bit of morale. We are losing influence per day. Let me see. Did that change our morale in any way? We do got that. We do have this one, but that's really not that big of a deal because you would get this electric light bonus from pretty much any of the kinds of facilities that would also give light, like basically or electricity. So it looks like I don't honestly see any other. As I said, I believe all of these are pretty self-explanatory. I don't know. I don't think we really need to go into much detail for. But I'll go ahead and do it just to be safe. But I'm not seeing any additional benefit. So let's go ahead and just switch to. But let's do the labor one last because I do need my labor for other things. So I'm going to go ahead and spend parts for power, and then I'm going to go to this here. So here is our outpost over here. And it looks like, so we get the, oh, we need fuel in our storage. That's fine. We get 1 morale. And, okay, so it looks like this outpost, it can't be upgraded. So that was the big question there. We basically can just do this to learn utilities. So I guess I'll just do that just to show that you can learn utilities. There we go. We've got utilities. But it looks like this is not a kind of outpost that can actually be upgraded. So that is as far as our test can go with the water outpost. So I guess what I'm going to do is just abandon this outpost because that's basically all we needed from it and continue onwards. Oh, God, I've got this juggernaut after me and I don't know how to turn my flash. I don't know how to turn my car headlights on. It's not the same button that I'm using for my character on foot. Like, I'm using C to turn it on, but C is honking the horn instead. Oh no, this is terrible. Like, I can't play the game effectively with these controls. Are like, the controls are battling me and being defeated by the game control. Okay, how do I get out of the car? Okay. Alright, so I guess today, or now we're gonna go into this building over here. And open the building! Thank you! Thank you. Somebody in here? Yep, someone's in. Just stomp him out. Okay. Oh, gotta explore the whole. Oh, I'm sorry. Gotta fully explore the area.
Yeah, still a couple of meat bags hanging around.
There we go. Get him the old smackaroni. Now, I am pretty confident. I have no reason to believe that this will not be the same thing. Also, it says right here, upgrade to ammo outpost 2. I'm sure there was at least one person who's thinking, well, Fox, what if you had the daily fuel? Maybe then you'd be able to upgrade the outpost. But I really doubt that. I would tell you right here what you would be capable of doing, and I don't remember it saying that you could upgrade the utilities outpost. So I'm pretty sure. I was thinking. Let me just go ahead and claim this. So, just between you and me, digital audience, I was kind of thinking that if you could upgrade the utilities bases, maybe you'd be able to upgrade them to remove their fuel penalty. And maybe if there was a second upgrade, you would be able to pick up some morale from it. But no, it looks like you just can't upgrade them. I guess they are still a way to get utilities, though I'm not really a big fan of utilities. I'll be the first to say that. And on top of that, some of them, you know, if you're kind of going for the whole landmark outpost idea here, wow, where are all these guys coming from? Like, I'm just trying to do my show. Just leave me alone while I do my show. And so, like, currently, like, I just don't really think that this landmark output, it just doesn't really impress me. Like, I think the New Hope Church one, like, like, we're gonna go through all of them, but I really don't think that, oh, okay, that's right, I'm playing on. Keep forgetting, I get surprised when I see all this extra loot. I'm like, hold on a second, like, I need to get excited, but wait a minute.
Guess that's it for this
Loot
place.
is much more plentiful. As I was saying, though, it's just that, like, power is just not that good. It's, I really don't care about something that's going to provide access to power for me, but let's see what we've got. So, we are now spending parts for for light. And I don't think we're going to see any other effect here. Electric light, but like I said, if you had like a gas generator, you'd get electric light. I just don't really see anything special about that. So like, this wind farm it just doesn't seem that good. Let me go ahead and upgrade this though. So what is this going to do? Upgrade ammo outpost to level 2, plus ammo income and the ability to learn chemistry, doubles the outpost ammo generation, and unlocks the ability to learn or improve the chemistry skill in exchange for influence. So, going to cost 325 influence plus an extra 2 materials. I made sure to grab some materials before doing this so we'd be able to do it. So, let's go ahead and upgrade. And I believe we will also... Let's just switch this to the labor, I suppose. And I'll see you in a bit. All right, so here are our new effects. Let's see here. We've got Outpost is level 2, so we are getting it's following the pattern. We get 2 ammo per day. I don't think it would matter what level we are playing on in terms of difficulty. Someone asked, if we increase the difficulty, would it require more resources to upgrade? I feel the answer is yes, rather than no. But I'm not sure, like until I see it myself. But I feel like if the answer is no, then it means they're going to be like very easy to upgrade. But one of the requirements for us to upgrade is we do need the knowledge of chemistry. So, but the thing is, the outpost teaches it. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we have knowledge of chemistry. Now someone asked, how much EXP would we get? Remember that your EXP is based on a few things. For starters, we're on standard zone. And that means there's no benefit or penalty to EXP, but on higher difficulties, there is a built-in EXP penalty. Also, your morale plays a role. So we are in... This is the first tier of positive morale, and you can see right here a 33% EXP rate. There's other things too, like if we had a red talent officer's quarters, we could stack that EXP bonus. But if you were up here in the highest tier of morale, which I believe is enthusiastic, you'd be able to gain even more EXP. But let's see, in the first tier of positive morale on a character who has no skill in chemistry, so we're at 0 stars in chemistry, standard zone, let's see how much we get. So we got 2. I would say, 3. Let it load in.
Nope.
Okay, it looks like we got 3. I feel like that is less than a book. I'm not sure, though. I mean, I want to say if we read a chemistry book, we would get at least 5 stars. 5 or 6 stars, but I'm not sure. But that's about how much of a boost you can expect to get. I don't know if that's a good... You know, you might be able to do that as a way to finish off your skill. You know, if you're at, like, kind of, like, 6 stars, you just want to get into, like, you know, pharmacology or munitions. But it does seem... Or if you just have, like, a ton of resources to throw around. But otherwise, it did feel a little bit... You know, I felt like I'd get a little more EXP out of that. Now, as far as our major outpost goes... We are spending the labor, so I can't upgrade. So I'm probably going to release it because I think we fully investigated what the landmark location for Meagher Valley, the wind farm, does. I do have an idea of what I think would make it better because on one end, I'm very impressed that each landmark location does something different, but on the other hand, I really think this one it stinks. Like, let's be honest here. It's not good. Like, it stinks. I mean, mainly because of amenities, but even if you didn't have amenities, I mean, like, 2 fuel a day for power, it's just not that big of a deal. Like, this thing stinks. It's not a good, it's not good. So let's go ahead and release it because we've tried them all, and that will free up, that should release our labor, which it did, and now we can upgrade over here. Also, we got a refund on our influence there, and in the meantime, I think we will go capture another base. Let's do the trauma tent this time, which should allow us to learn medicine. Go right over here. Let me make sure I don't mess everything up, which I am very liable to do. Willow Grove. I never remember the names of these locations. Really, fall. Need to get that screamer. No, you don't.
Just shut up already.
Oh! There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and claim this location. There is... Oh, it's over here. I remember where. Claim! What are you doing? Crazy controls. There we go.
Okay, the work's done and this outpost is ready for use.
Alrighty, so let's take a look at what we've got here. So this base is fully upgraded, or this outpost is. So we're now getting 3 ammo per day. I don't think this value would change regardless of the difficulty that we're on. I'm pretty sure this will be the same in Green, Dread, Nightmare, and Lethal Zone. Let me take a moment to think, like, you know, what do I think? Well, let's actually read all this stuff first. So we got our 1 meds per day. That's exactly what I would expect. Let's go ahead and spend our 325 influence and 2 building materials to upgrade into the med outpost level 2. I might as well switch this community member as well, because if it follows the pattern, we're going to need knowledge of medicine to upgrade into level 3. But you know what, never mind. I'm going to save my thoughts on all of this for kind of like a monologue at the end, where I'll tell you what my reaction to this. So hold on a second. I will be right back while all of this stuff upgrades. Actually, might as well see what we get in here. What kind of loot do we got? Okay, case of disinfectant. Come on, give me an interesting gun. I haven't got an interesting gun in a long time, because I'm always playing on, like, lethal. Some people ask, you know, like, what is the benefit of playing on Lethal Zone? Is there better loot? The answer is actually, the loot is worse on Lethal Zone. You're less likely to find rare items, and you're more likely to find crap items. It's especially noticeable if you go for the rare weapon containers. Like, a lot of them wind up having stuff like, they're either pre-looted, or they wind up having stuff like champagne. Those of you watching Dead Island. Okay, so let's take a look at our base. So we already seen this. Let's go ahead and release this. And over here, we've got our med outpost level 2. Same, you know, it's following the same pattern. We're getting 2 meds per day. To upgrade, we do need to have knowledge of medicine. So let's go ahead and gain knowledge of medicine. Let's go ahead and upgrade another 350 influence and 4 building materials, which we're mostly refunding. Let's go ahead and also, might as well see again, like, so last time we got, how much did we get? We got 3 stars in medicine. So if it's consistent, we should get 3 stars of medicine. And give that a try. Shazam. 3 stars in medicine. So the reason you didn't see them pop up is because I did it from the main screen, so it kind of skips that part there. But yeah, that's the reason why. You know, yeah. So but the main thing is it's consistent. That's the main deal. And I mean, it's really useful in the sense that now you have like a guaranteed way to get. Oh, and our med outpost is available. So here we have our 3 meds per day. Very consistent. I don't know what other type that we could attempt to do. Like, let me know down in the comment section if there is a type of outpost you want me to try out. If we have tried all of the outposts, what I will do is I will just capture the landmark outposts of the other 2 in... Oh, here's a craftsmanship one. Like I said, I mean, there's not much reason to believe that it would be much different, but I will do craftsmanship in the next video, and I'll probably check out a power location. I don't see why the power location would be different, but I will go ahead just for like the thoroughness, just for, you know, your guys' curiosity's sake. But let's go ahead and I will give you my react to a kind of closing monologue. So the last landmark outpost, that was, what do you call it? New Hope Church. I thought New Hope Church was actually interesting. You know, like, if I were playing the game, I would probably capture New Hope Church and make use of it. In particular, I think that the Stronghold was actually... I think the Stronghold mode would actually play a role in Lethal Zone. And I think the only one that wasn't very good was the beds. I don't think I would use the beds And but no, like the stronghold is really good, like especially on lethal zone. The sniper support is really good. The rooftop recon, that's actually not a bad ability. I wish it was a little cheaper. You maybe like 25 influence to use it, but still, like rooftop recon lets you identify enemies at a further away, and I'm pretty sure it lets you reveal buildings. So it's kind of like a way to get the effect of a survey vehicle, but overall, like that was just also you could spend labor to reduce zombie threat, which is actually once again someone mentioned that you're just kind of stuck in high threat on lethal zone. No, that would not be the case if you got a red talon watchtower which has -3 threat, and you picked up the landmark location and set it to the stronghold. That would be -6 plus -6, so you'd have -12 threat. Like, that's actually really significant. Like, that would cut down your threat level immensely. And on top of that, nothing stops you from building multiple red talon watchtowers. And with these outposts being so strong, it might actually be plausible to build more than one watchtower and have a low threat level even on lethal zone. I don't know if you'd want to do that. I don't know if it might be overkill to do such a thing as that, but the point is that I don't think it's impossible, and I don't think it would be necessarily a bad idea. I'd have to actually see it myself to see if it's like overkill. I mean, there is one disadvantage to crashed it. A disadvantage would be that sieges are actually kind of handy, since surviving a siege actually gives you 2,000, or not 2,000, 2,000, holy crap, 200 influence. Oh, how do I get out of the car? Okay. Holes are like... Anyways, I'm supposed to be talking about the landmark location. So, I just don't think the windmill is very good because of amenities, and even if you didn't have amenities, I mean, it's not bad, but, like, I don't feel like it's much better than just having a power outpost. I just don't think it's really that good. So here is my idea of what I would have done. So the whole theme of the windmill is that you're using it as a very efficient way to get power for your base. Well, I think an even better idea, a more thematic idea, is what if you were using your control over the wind farm to give it to enclaves? And it doesn't matter if there's enclaves or not. It's just the kind of the theme. You're basically selling electricity and give you 3 options for what you can charge people for the ability to just get access to wind power. That's the way I would do it. Like, basically, it's not like you're not capturing the wind farm for your own use, but it should do that anyways as well. It should give you electricity. It should give you the little +5 morale. But the main reason you're getting it is actually to sell, basically you become like an electric company. Yeah, that's the idea right there. You're becoming a electrical utilities company, and your goal is to sell the wind power to other communities and the 3 different doctrines. That's what I'm just going to call those, like, powers doctrines. That's like a Warhammer term for the different, like, options that you can choose. But so you can basically choose between 3 different doctrines and get different things. Like, I don't know, you could, like, maybe get supplies as one option. Like, you could basically charge for influence. That could be one option. You could charge for supplies. Maybe they give you... Oh, what if they gave you... What if it actually was related to enclaves? What if for every friendly or allied enclave you have, you would actually collect kind of like a little bit of a daily tribute, and maybe it would be related to the enclave. Like, if you've got the medical guys, maybe they give you not a full rucksack of medicine, but maybe they give you like one medicine per day. You know, something like that. Or if you get like the abandoned soldiers, maybe they give you 1 gun, or maybe they give you like bullets, or maybe 1 ammo, or maybe they can cycle through things. Like, maybe the medical guys, they could give you 1 medicine per day, or maybe they give you like 6 strong painkillers, or, you know, like something like that. Like, that would be pretty neat. That would be a way to do it. But, you know, I don't know how that they would distribute the 3 doctrines. You could have influence. You could have maybe... Okay. 1 could be influence. 1 could be supplies. And then the 3rd one might be services. Like, maybe it would allow you to unlock, you know... roadside assistance, just the random things like a combat resupply, the little like radio commands that you can get, like, I mean, I'm sure I probably don't have access to them, but maybe you could get one for like a vehicle delivery. You could get one for like the combat resupply, like one is for fuel and a repair kit. And, I think that would just be way cooler. And then on top of that, it would be more comparable to the church. And on top of that, those are all baked in things to the game. Like, none of those are, I don't really consider any of those to be like really new ideas. And that's the way I would do it. And I think that would make the windmill way more of a landmark. Like, it would actually be like this huge, awesome thing. But as it stands right now, I think the windmill is actually pretty bad. In fact, I think it's so bad that if I were playing on the game in general, not even on Lethal Zone, just in general, if I was playing this game on Meagher Valley and I had the amenities boon active, I would skip this landmark location. I wouldn't be losing on anything either, because, I mean, all it does is give you power and 5 morale. And then on top of that, it eats a resource. Like, you either lose you either lose 2 labor, 100 influence, or 50 parts. Like, no, it's like, it's just not good. But on the other hand, the good news is that each of the landmarks, they actually do something different, and that's very cool. I'm gonna give, I'm gonna tip my Fox hat at Undead Labs. I'm not going to give them like insane credit. I'm a tough customer to impress, but I am very glad that the landmarks appear to be that they will all be different. Anyways, that is what I think about Meagher Valley's landmark location and any of the stuff that we captured. Next time, we'll probably go to Cascade Hills. I did have Amazon Rush deliver me a new Bluetooth receiver, so hopefully I won't be like causing you guys to cringe with my lack of control using mouse and keyboard. But hey, we will see. Until next time, though, let me know what you think down in the comments section. What do you think of the windmill? What do you think about the utilities? Were you expecting them to upgrade? And were you disappointed that they don't upgrade? And if they could upgrade, what would you do? Like, for me, I think a very simple way to have it would be level 1 would remove the fuel, and then level 2 would maybe provide morale bonus or something like that. But just let me know what you think down in the comment section. Anyways, like the video if it was interesting. Subscribe for future State of Decay 2 the Meagher content. Of course, remember, you don't have to be good to get good.